Ethereum is a pump and dump, and Michael Saylor's strategy might get bought by the US government in this episode of Crypto News in a Flash. So, Bo Hines is stepping down as the Crypto Council chief, and Patrick Witt will replace him. Bo Hines is still going to be working with David Sachs on AI projects, apparently. Trump Media files for a Bitcoin ETF using Crypto.com as their custodian. Paxos applied for a banking charter with the OCC, just like Circle and Ripple. In the top stories, Samson Mao, former CSO of Blockstream and current CSO of Jan3, claims that Ethereum investors are rotating their Bitcoin to pump Ethereum. He says that they are trying to encourage the mentality of an Ethereum treasury, and this is all fake marketing. Their plans are to dump Ethereum once it reaches new highs and swap back to Bitcoin. Once people buy the high, they can sell their gains. He followed this claim up with saying nobody wants Ethereum in the long run. Ouch. Honestly, I'm not a big proponent of Ethereum myself. I think the fees are way too high. I think everything's way too high. I don't think it's a convenient coin to use. Tom Lee claims that if the US government wants to acquire the amount of Bitcoin that they are talking about acquiring, that it would be almost impossible for them to acquire this on the open market without spiking the price of Bitcoin to over 1 million.
It's probably difficult for the US to buy 1 million Bitcoin in the open market because as soon as they announce it, sellers are going to shrink and Bitcoin could go to $1 million right away. So MicroStrategy might be an easier way for someone to get to 1 million Bitcoin. So I call that a sovereign put.
Instead, he thinks them acquiring Michael Saylor's company's strategy would be the easiest and simplest way for them to do this. This is a very bullish mentality for those involved into Bitcoin. And Samson Mao and Tom Lee have both discussed that Bitcoin will experience a price shock and a price explosion at some point, which if you look at what's left in Bitcoin, we are kind of running low. Last time I checked, there was, I think, somewhere about 500,000 to 1 million on the open market that's available. So if people keep buying up this Bitcoin, we may see that price shock and explosion. So get ready, guys. We are looking at just about anything to happen right now. Wealth, love, and authenticity to you all.